Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2020 Genesis G70, and I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features this G70 has. Coming to the engine of the G70, you'll have two engines. You will have a 3.3 turbo and then you will have a 2.0 turbo. This one is a 3.3 and this one is a twin turbo. Power numbers are 365 and the torque numbers are 376, and it's paired to an 8-speed transmission, and fuel economy numbers are 17 city, 25 highway, and 20 combined. So if you guys are curious about the color called Moloroka blue, and honestly looks really good. Anyways, coming to the front of the G70, it looks very nice and aggressive. And coming to the front, you will have a really nice sleek looking headlights. And coming down here, this is the turn signal, not the fog lights, but I did actually mistake them for the fog lights when I first saw the car. Anyways, this one is the 3.3 turbocharged engine. You could get it with a 2.0 turbocharged engine. Coming to the grill looks really nice and it's very big. Anyways, you will see the sensor for the lane keep assist and the emergency braking and all these kind of stuff. The car looks really nice and aggressive, and of course you will have the Genesis badge up there. But anyways, the front of the G70 looks really nice. So coming to the side of the G70, it looks very nice, and I really like the sleek look of the G70. Anyways, you will have one nice sharp line on the top of the doors, and then you will have another line in the bottom of the doors. This vent is fake, by the way, and I like the fact that there is a good amount of chrome, but not too much chrome. There's chrome around the window sills, and there is a little bit of chrome around the mirrors. Anyways, coming to the rims have a really nice cool design to them. They're finished in gray, and I really like the look of them. Right behind the rims, you will see some nice Brembo brakes. This G70 has a package called Elite Package. It will give you a couple features. It will give you a wireless charging pad, a bigger sunroof, and a rain sensing wipers, and it will give you a parking distance sensors or something like that. And it will give you, I think, two more things. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and move to the back and I'll show you the rest of the car. Coming to the back of the G70, it looks very nice and feels really sporty. Anyways, coming to the taillights have a really nice cool design to them. Coming to the bottom, you will have some reflectors, and then you will have sensors, of course, across the bumper. And coming to the left, you will have a G70 badge. Coming to the center, you will have the Genesis badge, and all the way to the right, you will have the 3.3 T, and you will have the H track. Basically, it's for the all-wheel drive. Exhaust is kind of fake. It will have fake exhaust tips, but you could see the pipe inside the fake exhaust tips. The bottom of the bumper looks very good and aggressive, and then you will have one chrome line across the bottom of the bumper. Coming to the key of the G70, it looks really nice and it has a really nice weight to it. Anyways, it will have 4 buttons on it. It will have lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic button. And to remote start the car, you won't be able to do it from the key. You have to have the app, and I believe you have to use the Blue Link app that Hyundai uses. So to open the trunk, there's 3 buttons. There's one on the key, and there's one right next to the backup camera, and then there's one inside. All you have to do is just go ahead and hold the button, and that will open the trunk. Come inside the trunk, there is a good amount of space inside the trunk, but the trunk is a little bit lifted and it does make it feel a little bit small. Come inside the trunk, you will have a door fuel release, just in case if the electronic button doesn't work, then you'll have a small net right here, and then right underneath you will actually have a spare tire, which is very good. A lot of luxury cars don't include a spare tire. I like the fact that Genesis did in the G70. But anyways, there's a good amount of storage, but I wish it was a tiny bit bigger. Door handle does not have a sensor in the back. To lock and unlock the car, you have to click on this button, and when you do that, the mirror folds in. Coming to the front door feels really good, and there is a good amount of soft materials on this door, which is expected from a car like this. Anyways, this is nice and soft. Coming to the door handle, it feels really good and has a good weight to it. Coming right here, you will have a small tweeter, and then coming to the memory seats, There is two setting memory seats right here on the G70, and then you will have another small speaker or tweeter, and the brand is Lexicon. Coming to the bottom, you will have another speaker. Coming to the windows, window switches, they feel really good. They have a really nice sound to them, and they look really nice. Anyways, coming right here to the armrest feels really good and it's nice and soft. This leather feels good and it has a really nice soft touch to it. Anyways, coming to the bottom, you'll have plastic, which is expected, and of course you will have a reflector in the bottom. So coming inside the G70, it feels very nice, and honestly I expected the car to be a little bit smaller, but it feels very nice and spacious inside. Anyways, coming to the left, you will have the brightness controls, then you'll have the lane keep assist, blind spot, fuel door release, and a trunk release. Coming to the steering wheel is on the thinner side. I wish it was a little bit thicker than this. Anyways, the 10 and 2 grip is pretty thick, which is very good. Coming down to the left of the steering wheel, you will have the same exact buttons that I've seen in some Hyundais. Coming to the right, you will have the same exact buttons, of course, in some Hyundais. You will have your cruise control on the right. On the left, you will have some Bluetooth control and some navigation or radio controls. Anyways, coming to the back of the steering wheel, you will have the headlight controls. Coming to the right, you will have the wiper controls, and the G70 has paddle shifters, which is very good. But overall, the design of the wheel itself looks very good. So coming to the gauges, I really like the look of them. The light is actually blue, not white, which I really like the fact that there is a really nice big LCD screen in the middle. Coming to the right, you will have an 8-inch touch screen, and it has CarPlay, and the actual screen is very nice and smooth. It's not laggy. Coming down here, you will have a really nice looking vents. I like the fact that they used gloss black around the AC vents, and the start button is right here. It's not located right here, which is very good. Right here, you will have a really nice looking buttons, and you will have, of course, those buttons will control the screen. And coming down here, you will have the climate control. You will have heated seats, cold seats, and then a heated steering wheel on the left. Anyways, I really like the design of them, and it's a dual climate control. Coming down here, you will have a really nice looking storage place, and you could actually close this by pushing it like this, and it will give the middle console a really nice cleaner look. But anyways, you will have a wireless charging inside, and then you will have a USB and an aux and a 12 volt. So coming to the shifter, this one will control the 8-speed automatic transmission. Anyways, to change the gears, all you have to do, click on the brake and click on this button and change the gears. And to park the car, of course, you have to click on the park button. But anyways, coming to the this will control the drive modes, and you could, of course, customize the drive modes, and you could actually see everything is being changed on the screen as well, which is very good. Coming right here, you will have the sensors, brake hold, traction control, and a really nice looking electronic e-brake. Anyways, coming to the cup holders look really good, and I like the fact that there's those nice plastic things to basically adjust if the cup or the bottle is bigger or smaller. Anyways, coming to the armrest feels pretty good. It's on the harder side, and opening the armrest, there is a good amount of storage. I wish it was a little bit deeper, but inside you will have a USB, and that's about it. Coming to the mirror is a little bit on the bigger side. I wish it was frameless. It would have looked good. But anyways, there's a couple buttons on it. And then coming up here, you'll have a glasses holder. And then, of course, in the G70, you will have LED lights, which is very good. Of course, you will have the sunroof control, and then you'll have a couple buttons to control lights, which is very good. This one has the Elite package, so we'll give you a bigger sunroof. The back door will feel the same exact as the front. Anyways, coming up top here, this is nice and soft. Door handle feels very good. I like the trim on the door. This is wrapped in leather, and it has a really nice soft touch to it. The armrest feels nice and soft. I really like the stitching in the bottom, and the window switch feels really good. Anyways, coming in the bottom, you'll have a speaker, a reflector, and of course this is plastic as expected, and the storage place is very small, and I wish it was a tiny bit bigger. Coming to the back seat, there is a good amount of shoulder room and headroom, but there is not too much leg room. Anyways, the leather feels really good, and it's nice and soft. And coming right here, you will have 2 cup holders, and around the cup holders you will have brushed aluminum. Right here you will have 2 AC vents, and then you will have a USB. Overall, it looks very good, and I wish it was a tiny bit spacious. So I'm gonna go ahead and drive the G70 around the parking lot just to show you how it drives like. I'm not gonna be able to take it on the road, but just to give you an example how the G70 drives like. Anyways, the steering wheel feels very nice and light, and it's in comfort mode right now. If you put it in sport mode, it will actually get really heavy, and the suspension will get very nice and stiff as well. But anyways, the G70 drives very nice and smooth, and I really like the way how it drives. It's a little bit on the heavier side, so you have to hit the gas more to get it going. But anyways, it drives very nice and smooth, and I really like it. And I'm gonna go ahead and give you an example on how smooth the G70 is. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you a little bit of pretty quick, but you have to hit the gas more to get it going. But anyways, I really like the G70. It drives very nice and smooth, and it's very nice and light, but the engine itself is on the sluggish side. But I really like the way how it drives. I really like everything about it. Everything feels really nice, and it's nice and spacious. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Meriden Hyundai and Javier for providing me this G70. If you guys are interested, I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the description. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.